Hello, welcome back in today's video. So in today's video, we are going to discuss about the future of the school management system. So far we have created this. It has been really nice, really creating all this content for the couple of months that so far we have done. So I want to first thank those ones who are following it and those ones who are energizing, guys. It is really great creating this, and people are watching and they are learning from all this content up to now. Really, it is really amazing. If you just like you have been following this series and you're still following it, thank you so much. The first thing, don't get worried, I'm not canceling out the series, but I just want us to discuss a couple of things together, and we see how we can get the way forward. And I want you really to get a pen and a book. In this video, just get a pen and a book, please, so that we're going to go through some calculations. We're going to go through some calculations so that we are on the same page. But otherwise, thank you so much for really watching the content and also liking my content, those ones who share. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and also like this video. It helps really a lot. So let's just get into discussing the future of the school management system. And why are we even talking about this topic of the future of school management system? So to understand why I brought this concern, I know most of you, at least according to how I release my videos, you can see the last one is in the series is 5 days ago. And those who follow me, you understand the energy I put in releasing these videos. Of recent, I've been getting really a lot of people getting concerned, in my on our WhatsApp group, on the video comments, and everyone is asking, when are you completing the series? When is the next episode? And all those questions. Like, it is a nice concern. First of all, thank you so much for that concern. I just know people are following it and they are watching the videos, and it really gives me energy to create the next episode. So the reason why I'm not releasing many videos, or I'm releasing a video like once in a week or twice in a week, really there are a lot of constraints. Okay, there are a lot of constraints that lead to this, and that's why I want us to go through the simple mathematics. Now, you might not find any other YouTuber, and more especially the one, I don't think there are many. I think there is Antonio. Antonio is the one I know who creates, large format kind of content where he explains things really in details. And I think he's the only guy I know out there that who creates this kind of such a kind of content. There's some other guys, the YouTube Garage. There's some other guys, but they don't also create the series kind of content. They create one-time video of 8 hours, of which I have on my YouTube channel, the 8-hour videos, a single video. But this format of series is whereby you build something really big. Okay, like as you can see, school management system, we have been able to build a lot of systems together. Like, if you remember the medical app, if you remember the inventory app, if you remember the e-commerce, the multi-vendor app, we have built a lot of systems on this channel, and they are big projects. And I take that courtesy of creating episode wise, so that you cannot cover like building Amazon application within 8 hours. That is impossible. Like, you are going to create maybe something else, but not Amazon. But if you are going to clone Amazon the way it is, then you're going to take really more time. And I take that courtesy of saying, okay, let me just like build this in episodes, and so that people just really see how this is built really in production. And I've demonstrated that. and people like it and love it. They love this kind of content which are in episode wise, and they keep on learning like that. Now, what I want us to first discuss is actually what it takes to create these videos. So far, if I'm to give you statistics, for starters, is that we have so far 16 episodes. If you just come here, we are on episode 16. Okay, we are on episode 16, and those episode 16, if you just go and see on average, you can see others have 4 hours. If you scroll down, others have 3 hours, others have 2 hours, depending. But on average, each video has about 3.4 hours. That is the average of a single episode, about 3.4 hours. So really, that is like one episode. I think these are just like about 2 movies. If you want to put in a good context, these are like 2 movies, because one movie is always like 1.5 hours, and these are like 3.4. So that is like you're watching 2 movies, just in each episode, just like so you can imagine how much effort goes into that one, only just that. So now let's just like look at, that is the average, the average time you see on YouTube. This is the episode time you see here on YouTube, but actually it takes more than that when it comes to recording the content. Okay, recording content, the time you create. Now I went ahead and I did for you a calculation, and these are real figures because this is actually how I spend my time. I always wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning, or I wake up at 4 if that is late. Those are like the 2 times I always wake up, 4 or 3. Okay, unless I'm sick. So that's the time I just always wake up. So the first thing you have to do before you record an episode, you have to make some research. There is no way you can just jump and you're like, today you're doing school fees, and you have not made any research on existing systems, how they handle fees, even what is the best way to handle fees. You have to think a lot of things before you actually start recording. Okay, so you have to do some research prior. So if you woke up at 3 a.m., you might start recording at 5, because, or even 6, because you started researching at 3, 4, and maybe 5, and then at 6 you start recording. Okay, so on average, as you have seen here, the average episode is 3.4. So you take about even more time than this, but to just be on average, it will be about 3 hours and a half. You take 3 hours and a half. Of course, others take 4 hours. I just took the average, but others take 4 hours, and then you have to go ahead and start like editing. So you now start the editing, because after finishing the video like this, and you edit and export. Now in between this here, you start exporting. Okay, and while you're exporting, you cannot use much the PC. I have only one computer, so right now have only one computer. Okay, and if I had like 2 laptops, say if I'm exporting, I can use it. Most people, when it is exporting like this huge content, it slows down, and you have to first give it some time to rest, like it will be exporting. So during these 3 hours, normally what I do, as it is doing this, sometimes I can go ahead and rest, because I rest for about 1 hour or 2, resting while it is just doing the exporting. So on average, you spend on just one episode. Okay, one episode, it takes you about 9.4 hours. This is a person who woke up like at 3. You end up going to work. So normally, those ones who know, this is people who are on the ground on my school, they understand I normally come in the evening. Okay, I normally come in the evening. Like you started in the morning like at 3, and then you come like at 4 in the evening going to work. So this is a full day working on an episode. Meaning if you record a video, literally you're not going to do anything else. Okay? So you go at work at this time and you end up doing something like, so if you go and I end up in a day working about 12 hours. So this is just like actually my normal working, because I always, so here you go ahead and if I'm to add here, so you go and continue working and you add more about maybe 3 to 4 hours. You add 4 hours and this makes it about 13 hours. So you wake up, literally what I do is you wake up at 3, if I could write. So you wake up, let's say at 3 a.m. and then I sleep, or I just retire from work at maybe 9. So you can just do your math, okay? You can do your math of the time in between here, but me, I'm just giving you the things I just do in this. The problem with this is that you are so much exhausted, okay? You are so much exhausted, and if you do this for about, if you do this consecutively for about 4 days, if you do 4 days in a row, you end up in a burnout. Okay, you end up in a burnout. That is for sure. And those who know on the ground, sometimes you take a break, and because you are always in a burnout because of really long hours of coding that you are doing. Okay, so now leaving this aside, now if you just go into the mathematics, so far only 16 episodes. This is about 150 hours that goes into only 16 episodes. Now, if this are completing the web, the building the API and the school management, the School Pro web only might take us about 45 episodes. Now, those ones who are saying the things is moving, how many episodes, we might add in more episodes, maybe 20 or 30, I even don't know. The reason is, like, as you start getting in, you want to add more nice features. You are adding more features, and that's what I'm really good at. I like building and adding really features. So you find that the 16 episodes is 150. So if you are looking at creating about 45 episodes, we are talking about 423 hours that you're going to invest into like the 45 episodes. Now, what is the constraint? You may just say, okay, I would just go building this. Is not my first time. If you go and check like the other series, the inventory, school, the medical app, the multi-vendor, I've built a series of 45 episodes and above. That is not a problem, but though there are some constraints. So the first constraint that is, people download videos to watch at their convenience. So to be sincere, I think 90% of you actually who are following this series, you're not even watching from YouTube, to be sincere. Like, if a video exceeds 1 hour, someone is thinking of actually downloading it, and they watch on their convenience when they are offline, or if just like what, they don't want to watch ads. So people want to download video, and that is like the reality of YouTube. So someone gets this episode 16, he doesn't even like it. He doesn't even like it. Simply opens it, goes and gets like anonymous software to download the YouTube video, downloads the video, and they don't, others don't subscribe, others don't even like the video, but they go ahead and they watch on their convenience offline. And what this what happens is here is that you will see few views. So you just come, for instance, you see these 2 episodes, they haven't even reached 5K. This one is 12 days ago. This one is 5 days ago. But you can see they are struggling to reach 1K. And the reason behind this, not because people don't watch the videos, because most people actually send me messages on WhatsApp telling me, you make really nice content and I've just downloaded all your videos. And you're like, oh my goodness, like this person, instead of watching the videos on YouTube, he went ahead and downloaded all the videos. So that is the first constraint, and this is really paining because YouTube does not pay if you guys don't watch the videos. You need to constantly have high number of views for the videos to make sense. Okay, so that is the first constraint. And to be sincere, you can see from, you may just say, JB is speaking, this is my Google AdSense account, and you will see like in Jan and December, in fact from December 1st to January 26th, when I'm recording the video, which was yesterday, okay, I'm recording on 27th, yesterday, Jan 1st, December 1st to Jan 26th, I have made only $69, which by the way, you cannot withdraw. You can see here paid monthly if the total is at least $100. So it might take 4 months if you are having people watching the videos like this. Okay, you might take about 4 months to be able to reach $100. Okay, so you can see that's the tough reality. So people download the videos, which in turn leads to no YouTube revenue. Okay, so in the whole month, you don't have any YouTube revenue that you have made because people are just like they download the videos. People don't support. So I turned this into be a free one. You remember in the first place, this was going to be paid video. In the first place, I just say, okay, I'm really like not a fan of like really charging people a lot of like money, even charging money at all. And people, it's like, okay, let me just like make this every person, if we're having, for instance, people about like maybe 1,000 subscribers, about maybe 1,000, only about 10% of my subscribers, and they are watching the series. If 1,000 people contribute $20, that would be some money that can push the project, but it doesn't turn out to be the actual thing. Okay, people, however much, the ones who are supportive in the WhatsApp group, those who sent me messages, I really want to thank those who are supporting. That is for sure. Thank you so much, and you have made these videos possible up to this point. Those who go ahead and support. There are those ones who are ever they don't support. They just come and watch the videos, they enjoy everything, but they don't support. So you end up, you can see this is also my Gumroad. Today I want to show you the figures. You may just say JB is lying. So you can see this is the first time when I created the school management, and this was payable at first, and it was 250, and I got one person. This person was really good. Actually, this person bought the source code, and also bought the course. I'm really thankful to this member. If he's watching this video, thank you so much. I wish I could have his name and I show it to you guys, but I might not just be able to do that. But thank you so much for this. He the one who bought this, and then 4 other people also who bought the source code, and this leads to $1,000. And you can imagine the series right now is maybe about a whole month. So this is the only amount we have generated from this. Okay, this hardly or barely does not even support me in if you look at the expenses and the time you put in and all the things, this is really cannot support me. So Of course, we can't count even YouTube. This side, for this, there is no money. This side of YouTube, there is no any money. Actually, most people, if they told you they are getting much money on YouTube, unless you are like the Mr. Beast and those other big channels who are getting a lot of views per day. But otherwise, you can only get money when people support you, when people buy things. That's when you can get actually some money. Okay, so people are not supporting. So, and then now you are left, so you have to look for projects from clients to be able to survive. And I'm thankful to those people who have gone ahead and gave me projects from here, from YouTube. A few guys like I think there is Emilika, there is Isaac, there's some other guys who have always given me some projects to support me, and I work them on the side. And I'm also really feel bad sometimes when I'm so busy doing like YouTube work and you have less you can offer to these projects, because a person gives you a project, but you are pushing also a YouTube videos, and you have to do this project, and you end up having pending projects that might actually give money. Okay, so like how do I do this? You have the school management system you are pushing on YouTube, people are watching it and they are waiting for the next episode. But at the same time, you have this, and as you can see from the first and the second point, there is no money from YouTube, and people are not even supporting. So the only thing you have are these projects that might give you money, and you want to spend, but you don't have time, because as you can see, a whole day is spent here. Okay, a whole day is spent creating an episode. So you end up actually have to do, what you end up doing is trying to balance. You make one video in a week or two, and then you spend most of the other time working on the projects, which now leads to the problem that you guys were seeing on YouTube. You are seeing that I make maybe 1 or 2 videos per week, and you're asking for when are you making the next episode. But this is actually the reason behind it. You are still fighting to release the video, but at the same time you need to get the money to support you, and you have all these pending bills you have to pay per month, the rent and everything. You understand those things, so you understand the where I come, at what point I'm saying this. So we have to come with a way forward, and that is why exactly I titled this The Future of the School. What are we going to do right now? What is the way forward? Because actually most people have been so sincere, have reached me in inbox, and they understand that as people who understand, and they tell you that I really understand you have a lot on your table, but I want this series to continue. What should we do? Is there any way I can pay or something? And that's why I made this video specifically. Okay, I'm just requesting that we are going to continue the videos on a paid plan, so that I can be able to survive. There is no way I'm just going to die in my own movie. This is how, when you're watching a movie and like the star died in his own movie, I'm not going to die in my own movie. I need to be facilitated, and it is only you guys who can facilitate me. Okay, from wherever you are watching this video, really please, I need your help, I need your facilitation to be able to continue making these videos. There is no way you can continue producing videos, and you are putting in every day. You can see previously, those who didn't see the videos in the WhatsApp group, soon going to be releasing videos with my camera on. I bought a nice smartphone. I will be recording with my smartphone. I already bought a microphone. You can feel the audio for these videos. They changed it because I have a new microphone. So you see, I need to be facilitated. So we are going to continue in a paid plan, and I will also just wait. If I get here, at least if I get 2 people who buy, who enroll to the course, I'm going to actually continue releasing those episodes. Otherwise, I will be releasing one episode per week for the purposes of survival. There is no any other options I have. I have a lot of things to build, a lot of things I want to put out there, and I have to be really logical when it comes to implementing this really. So with that, so what I was just like thinking, there's some people who can actually donate, or there's some people who can who always really fund, I'm looking for someone who can fund maybe the project, and he gives it like $5,000. It will just help to really move and help all these other guys, or even like 2,000 or 1,000. Those few people who give in are the people who make the project, all of it, to be there, to be available. And moreover, what is surprising is people go to these all the other sites and pay for really a lot of money. If you go and look, I think it is called with like there are some really my mentors, everyone has learned from Mosh. Let me just pull out another one. Another one is who I think Dave Simplified. I think it is I don't know if I can get. I just want to give you just like I just want to give you some people here you guys follow and the courses you guys buy. Another one is just Mastery, I think. Okay, these are like people who create really nice content in this space. Okay, this is from like I think Adrian. Like he has this Next.js course. I know, guys, you might have seen the adverts and you have also landed maybe on this page. The reason why these people charge this, like, they're fair. If you just go, I'm just going to go ahead and click on this. Okay, so you can see the basic package is at this, and then this is the master package. And now if you look at what they cover, I wish I could see like the projects they build in this. And actually just like this, he reduced this year, but you can see the course actually was 700 last year. This course is just because it was he has gotten a lot of sales, that's why he's now pre-selling it at 100, but this was $700. You can imagine, the cost was $700. If you go to Dev, I think he has here a Next.js course. I don't know if just like there is either a React course and also a Next.js course. Okay, if you can just like go here, you will see the prices here. Okay, so you can see the packages is 450, 250, 150, and I want you to see I want you to see the total hours. So the 150 is about 11 hours of content. The 150 is this over 9 hours of content. And now let's just look at the big ones. The big one, like this one, you can see it has about 40 hours. In the mathematics here, only 16 episodes, we are just looking at 150 hours. And now we're talking about 45 episodes, we're talking about 423 hours. Okay? So I'm not saying like they provide. Me personally, I love the content. Like for instance, Kyle, Adrian, these people create really nice content, and you must be following their channels. They have really big YouTube channels, and some of us, we have looked up to them in very many ways. Okay, but I understand most of you cannot manage this kind of payment. You can see like this course, like the one I'm making, is like 4 times or even like 10 times this. So this would be like $1,000 or something, like maybe 900 or what. But we are saying if everyone can pay 250, that would be really fair. If you just go also for Mosh, he has a Next.js course. You can actually just like, I'm not just like I'm here to really connive you into my thing, like JB doesn't want us to know about others. No, like I understand, like you watch this content. If you go to this, you will see there is one for Next.js somewhere. It is here. Okay, he has this series, and there are 2 courses in this, I believe, and yeah, they are here. I think he has this. One is 5 hours, another one is 7 hours, and let's look at, for instance, for the one for the 7 hours. Would want to go to the pricing of this, like, okay, so you can see you either pay 99 for this one, or you pay per month 29. Okay, and this is just like we're talking about, this is like $99 for 7 hours. So if I'm to multiply, okay, if 77, if you're just going to 77 and you divide it by 7, you get how much each hour costs. And after getting that, you can just go ahead and multiply in the number of hours. So I'm trying to show you that there is no way someone can survive if people are not supporting him, because the only way you can support Mosh, or you can support these guys, is by purchasing the course or doing something, and then they survive. So that is the only way forward we are going to do this. I will be, of course, YouTube is something I like, creating content is something I like. I'm not saying I'm stopping the series, but I'm just going to just wait and see, like, the reaction people are going to get from this video, like, if just I get support, because this little money, I only have, I think right now, like a balance of $90 or $70. All the money is, there is no any finances going on. But that's why I want to give you the update, so that you know what is going on. I'm not going to prolong the video any more further. I'm just going to leave it at that, and I will be leaving the link to the course in the description. You can just go ahead and, like, invest in. People who are offline. Let me just show you something before I finish this. Okay, so people who are studying offline, the ones I teach Next.js offline, if you go to courses here, you will see there is this course here. This is the course that we are promoting, like, online. We teach from front end, back end, API development, and mobile app. So, like, really ground up, like, everything. We also teach, like, the graphic design as added. These ones are just like we add them on digital marketing and other things. We add them for free. But if you just go and look at the pricing for this, which was 5.8 million, so you can just say 5.8 million UGX $2. Okay, so this is 1,004, about 1,400. Okay, 14. This is like 1.4K dollars, or $1,487. If I put the conversion, so we gave a discount of 3 of 3.6. So if we just go here and we convert the 3.6, which is like 3.6, okay, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this is about $973. Okay, this is how much people who are offline, how much they're paying. So you can see like I would rather like you say you concentrate on these ones. That is what it means. But I like the online world because you are creating connections. I really give the online a really high, I give it a first priority in all the things, because I always teach these ones in the evening, and in the morning I'm always just here, and in between I work on client projects or in the free times that I have in between there in the week. So far, thank you so much. Those who have projects, those who want to customize, those who have everything, guys, you can just like drop me a message on WhatsApp and we work together. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.